Welcome back to the channel, viewers. Today I'm going to be discussing the pump gears inside a turbo 350 transmission and the differences in them and stuff you need to look for. Alright, so there are two types of turbo 350s, a non-lockup and a lockup. Now at first glance they look the same, however they are not. None of the passages are the same. There's there's no similarity, so you cannot put a non-lockup in a lockup case or vice versa. All right, now let's discuss pump gears. If you're rebuilding your turbo 350 transmission and you get everything cleaned up, this video is for pump gears. I did another video on looking at pump body wear, so if you want to go into my turbo 350 video playlist, I explained that to you in that video, but this is just to talk about the difference in gears and what to look for. All right, so what I'm going to try to do here is prop you up so that I can show you. All right, so obviously we have two sets of 350 pump gears here. Actually, we have three sets. So if you are having to replace your pump half, this is your pump half. This is where the gears go. This is your stator. All right, so if you have to replace your pump half, you want to check your pump gears. First off, for damage, make sure they're not all scratched up. Like these are pretty scratched up. They'll still work, but I'm not going to use them on any build. I'm just saving them for this video. These are pretty scratched up. Then you have this set here, which is in pretty good shape. I'll reuse these. These are in good shape. Well, those are aftermarket pump gears anyway. So. And then you have these. Now, if you notice, that are also in good shape. But if you notice, these are a lot thicker. See the difference? So what you do is, now, these came out of the lockup transmission pump for a turbo 350. So we're going to set those off to the side. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Pump gears can come in different sizes, different thicknesses. All right, so you need yourself a dial caliper. Open it up, measure the thickness of your gear. This one's measuring around 724. Measure the inner gear as well, also around 724. Now we got a completely different set here out of a 350 non-lockup, excuse me. These are 721. 721. All right. So you want to pay close attention to that, because when you go to install your gears in your pump half, in your pump, you want to make sure that the gear, and you need a straight edge to lay across here, because what can happen is if your gears are too thick, they'll stick up out of here just enough that when you bolt the stator set up to it, when you torque the bolts down, you can jam the gears up, and when you go to put the torque converter in, it won't spin. So so you want to be aware of that. All right, now I got another pump half here for a turbo 350. Now remember, the one set of gears is a little shorter than the others. All right, now these I can feel they're a little too short. So what I'm going to do is put the little bit thicker ones. Oh, come out there. In here. All right. And these are about the same, even though one's a little bit thicker. And it'll still work, but I prefer to put the gears in that fit better and are flush with the surface. Okay, so a question I get asked is, how do you know which way to install your gears? Well, obviously you're putting them in just like I'm doing right here. This is the front of your pump half. This is where your seal and your bushing go. This is what you see when you look at the front of the transmission as you're sliding the torque converter in. All right, so let me pick up the camera. Okay, so when you install your gears, you want to look for your little marks. See that mark right there? That's a triangle. Some of them are round, a little bit hard to see on this one. But like these two, they're both round. You want those looking at you once you install them, just like you see it here on the workbench. Okay? Okay, so that's going to end this video on the difference in thicknesses of pump gears and, you know, what to look for. Okay, so if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Like the video. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel and click that little bell. And when it pops up, click all so you get all notifications of when I post in the near future. And hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.